Alrighty, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Alright, carriage moving just fine. Background noise is playing. Mic is being picked up just fine. I forgot to extend Theresa's taskbar. My apologies. There we go. Alright, I think we're A-okay. Everything seems to be working just fine. Carriage is moving, chat's chatting. We are good to go. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mattoon Corner. I'm your host Mattoon, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Apologies for the late start, folks. I took a little longer than usual in the shower today. Getting some extra clean. Hope you're all doing well. Another day, another grind. Today's gonna be a bit more of a buckle down and just work and just draw kind of day, you know. And particularly, I have a comic commission I've been trying to work on these past few days. Yesterday, I kind of ended up losing focus, and today has also been kind of up and down. So, just kind of hopefully just sit down and do as much as we can today, you know. Hey, I'm here to farm points for a bit up and down. Well, it has been up and down. Today started pretty good. Something that happened in the morning that got me really worried. My dad sent me a message that just completely like froze me up. That completely froze me up. Because of me? No, not just because of you, Crystal. A lot of stuff has happened today. That was just the tip of the iceberg, if I'm being honest. But I'd rather not get into it because it's already passed. Everything's okay. So now, here we go. Work time. As you can see, I'm drawing funny people in Dead by Daylight. And I wanted to get the sketch all done before the end of the stream, but before the start of the stream, I mean. But sadly, I ended up losing track of time. I couldn't focus. I couldn't get things done. That's fine. Hopefully we can still get, want to see if we can still get line art. I feel like that meme image of the dude changed to the tablet. Oh yeah, because of the whole Direct D stuff. I'm glad you guys still have time and everything. I'm glad also that the team is understanding. You got this, Crystal. I believe in you. I love how Myers looking at your style. Oh, honestly, cats, it took me so long to get him right. Crystal was with me in VC while I was sketching him out. It took me so long to get this man right. Get this man look right. I tried to make him look more I try to keep it the proportions a bit more as he actually is. But if it was me, if I'm being honest, if I were to draw Myers in my own thing, I'd try to do multiverses deal with Jason and make him a brick wall. I just thought it would be really, really fun. I thought it would be funny. Say what you want about bro, just a blank face and Mod struggled. Ironically, the lack of emotion I find harder to draw than a specific emotion. If that makes sense. You know? Yeah, Myers and good old Chucky. He was very fun to doodle. Little pig nose, little brat. I like that interpretation. Same. Say what you want about multiverses as a game, even though I personally still really like the game for what it was. The Jason design was absolutely amazing. Amazing. One thing you can't fault multiverses for was the art style. I also, like I said, this is a Dead by Daylight. This is a Dead by Daylight commission cast, so I'm basing the general scenery off of this place. I think it's called the Red Forest or something. I don't know why it's called the Red Forest when it's all moody, but you know, I'm assuming it's because it's redwood. I just can't see it because of the daytime, the time of day. That's what I'm assuming at least. I'm only saying it because I know you play Dead by Daylight, so. I've debated playing the game myself just so I can try and play with Springtrap. Because Springtrap looks neat. I'm not even a big FNAF guy, I just like Springtrap. I just like seeing Springtrap. I think Springtrap's a very fun, no, it's not worth it. Fair enough! Yeah, haven't touched it in a year though. That's fair. Oh yeah, now I gotta draw these two. The idea is again, they're both definitely a better game with friends. Yeah, that makes sense. I've never seen anyone count out that game a happier man. Ah, just like League of Legends. Your Honor, League of Legends. Diff. Yeah, we'll like to see it. Yeah, like the idea is that they're both running from their respective killers. They bump into each other, and Chucky's complaining about how it's not fun if they're both knocked out. Wanna draw my slop? Wah. You'll have time. How many more panels you got left for Reg D? 4. Hey, not much. I got the background done at least. Just gotta figure out 4 more. You can do this. I believe in you. So you believe in someone else. Ah, god dang, a mosquito bit my leg. Why was I born with the blood type the mosquitoes like? Ah. I don't know why we're blood types at all. Good question. Why do we have like different kinds of blood? My friend Yoon's a nurse, so I might legit ask her like if there's any like reason why. She didn't help us when we were monkeys. Exactly. Why are we like this? Evolution has failed us. Back into your head. How many of those little keychain chibis will get 150 get me? Isn't that usually do chibis for about 50? I'm assuming 3, essentially. Three and I make them like, and they wouldn't just be like the doodles like I do, like you get like every month. They'd be like fully shaded and everything. I want the doodles. Okay, in that case, probably like, let's say 5. Give me shit in mine. That's fair. I think Joe wanted design shit from you, so I might spend 50 on that. That's fair. He wants another blue music. Yep. It's in the playlist for a reason. It's good. That's a good shit right there, brother. Hey, brother. I put Avicii music if it didn't put me in copyright hell. God, I miss Avicii. Gone too soon. Rest in peace. Fairy Tale Punch Gorley. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'm in love with a fairy tale. Based on Kage, the Moon Person Japanese meat thing. Oh, that's kind of funny. Kind of funny. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it. I have a guy. That. I'm in a server with a guy who's like has an OC that's based on that too. And Princess Kage, the whole Princess Kage thing is very fun. The same thing Muse is based on, I think. Oh, neat. These gifts reference a wonderful moment with Henry. Ah. Right, how she mentions like the whole moon, her dad's from the moon, that kind of, all that jazz. The Momoru's like, wait, what? Mizu, come back, explain yourself. Yeah, I like Henry. He's a silly goob. That's him just sketched out. You probably designed a shirt for him. Fact 4 was allowed for merch. True. Honestly, if Dustin ever does like another round of design thing, I might try to do something for Mizu if she's allowed at least. Yeah, I'd probably do it. I probably think the Patreon cares are allowed. Yeah, that's fair. Either that, like, to be honest, if Act 4 was allowed, I'd probably do something. I'd probably do something either for Henry or also try to get something for George. Cause Jesus Christ, I did not expect to like George that much. I'm not even like a big Earthbound guy. Gee, I like that. I like the little fella. He's just a fella. A fella that's currently being like erased, it's partially erased for reality, but like still just a fella. Where's my Elvirus merch? Elvirus is an Act 4 character though, so like I wouldn't be able to do some stuff for him, you know? Well, I guess this is like the hypothetical thing of Act 4 thing. Yeah, never mind, I'm being stupid. I want to sexist on my body. Someone clip that. I want the sexist on my body. Somebody clip that. I want to. Oh, Kaz, I love it. I love you. Yeah. Get yourself a mod like Cass, ladies and gentlemen. On the fridge now. Hooray!
But if the past was necessary.
Dibby's theme. Cringe. Oh, the song playing right now? What song is this again? I honestly forget. So some of the file names are just like the name of like the game or something. Sometimes I end up not knowing what it is. Hold on. Oh, Dizzy's theme, Stripe. Oh, right, Stripe. The name of Ray and Dawn, I thought it was like Fire Emblem music for a second. I'm gonna cheat and just make her like big funny dress cloak thing here. I messaged Bumbles McFumbles yesterday offering him a Horrorville Steam key I got. Ooh, nice. Part of me kind of hopes Nitrod ends up making like a follow-up to his original Horrorville video. See, he was buying games on my admired how much I believe in the game. So hey, check it out. Oh, nice. And I expect that to work. I mean, hey, you have you have a good connection. You have like credential, credentialism is a little bit silly, but just honestly, by having the work with RecD, what you say does have a bit more sway to certain creators. And I think just about anyone in like your immediate circle really admires just how much you really believe in this game. It's a very good game too. Like, I enjoyed playing it with you. I apologize, it took a while, admittedly, because like stuff in general. I'm trying to do my part. I'm sure Dustin really appreciates it too. What's up, Joseph? Oh, he said, hey, Matthew. Okay, I was wrong. Yeah. I can imagine. Get a little bit bigger. Space a little bit more center. Alright, just gotta sketch out one more. Hope we can do that in about half an hour. What's this? Oh, one. Unload. Man, my phone's been really slow lately. Fine, I'll check on the browser. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Nothing big. Oh, thank you. I forgot to put the ruler. My bad. Alright, now to draw this one. I'm gonna draw the two killers first just because that's a bit easier. I'm also gonna cheat a little bit. And I mean, copy the sketch I did for Michael up here. I'm just trying to adapt it a little bit for this one. Obviously, when I line in color, it'll end up being a bit different. Just, you know, work smarter, not harder. It's like that one. Is Myers gonna be cut off by the frame? Gonna be cut off by the frame for funny? That? Actually, I wasn't expecting that. No, my original idea was to, like, have Myers be like up here, be like visible fruit on top of this frame, really. Like so I noticed that like some comics like have like little characters like poking in and out of the frames, that kind of stuff. He looks so disappointed, honestly. He's like, man, guys, I was having fun. Did Michael Myers kill for fun? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I know nothing about Halloween, about the Halloween movies. Like I barely really understand. Like I generally don't really understand why Michael does what he does. Because like it's gonna be, I can cheat a little bit with his feet, just making like little blocks because like these two are gonna be covering him up. So. Wouldn't say he kills for fun, more like fascination. Ah, wait, before I do that, I'd probably also like, I try to add like the, yeah, I'd probably add like the, toolbox and the med kit they have in hand. So like, and a med kit on your side. So if I was them carrying a flashlight, Michael's ass would be fun. Yeah. I remember like some people saw like there's gonna be like a new Friday the 13th game. Not Friday the 13th game. There's gonna be like an asymmetrical multiplayer game where you play as Michael Myers, and it's made by the same people who like made the Friday the 13th one. And so like, and they can't to conceptualize like Myers like teleporting randomly. They gave him like that like shadow step thing, you know. Give me a minute. What are we talking about? Basically in the asymmetrical multiplayer game that they're making for Michael Myers, they basically gave him like an ability they're calling like the Shadow Step. Basically, is like he like turns into like the Shadow Being. They kind of like conceptualize him teleporting all over the place. Red Dead is the only game I've seen where the killers get consistently bullied. Honestly, yeah, Dead by Daylight feels like a game that is heavily skewed. That is almost like heavily skewed towards the survivors. Towards the survivors. In a way that, like... But also, like, the player base also has this one thing where, like, the killer is, like, you can't be a good killer or else the survivor players will complain that you're making the game unwinnable for them. When, like... Ooh, what's this? Sorry, I got a little distracted looking at a tweet that showed up in my peripheral vision. Also, fun announcement off topic. What's up? Hey, yo. Hi, Noe. The Megas are apparently doing more Mega Man X. They're doing Armored Armadillo song, apparently. Hell yeah! Armored Armadillo, one of the Mavericks of all time. I'm kidding. I like Armadillo. His stage's fun. His stage is what made me realize. I think you're like Rogan or Storm. Ooh. I think you like Rogan or Storm. Ooh. Storm Eagle 1. Oh yeah, yeah, you showed me that one. It's very good. I mean, I like Storm Eagle in general. I think Storm Eagle, like the original Mavericks, is like the coolest design. Everyone likes Storm Eagle. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Where's my Boomer Kawenga girlies at? Boomer Kawenger. What even is a Kawenger? It's like a beetle, I thought. Yeah, I figured that much. I just find the name very funny. It's like Boomer Beetle doesn't have the same ring to it. Spark Mandrill is so bad they need a term after him. All you need for Spark Mandrill is to have beaten Chill Penguin. And that's just kind of sad. Yeah, I'm not liking this. They call it Spark Mandrill Syndrome when you constantly put a boss in a stun loop. I learned the other day that you can do that with Lace's second fight in Silk Song. Like if you like run right next to her and like keep doing like an up attack on her, she'll be stun locked infinitely basically. Are the bugs game at? I think they are. Now, whether you want Hornet to kiss Chakra or you want her to kiss Lace, kiss Lace, that's a whole other can of worms. Who do you want her to kiss? I want her to kiss Lace personally. I like Chakra, but I feel like Chakra's more like our respectable friend, our respectable friend. We go on a whole quest to try to find her mom, and we find out her mom's already dead. That was a very sad quest. Meanwhile, Lace is that one rival character who I feel like the two have a lot of fun chemistry. She does the laugh, but it's very funny because they're technically both princesses. Only one of them acts, acts like one. Lace gets to be invited to the worst Thanksgiving ever now. At the very least, the White Lady's still alive. Hornet's stepmom, one of Hornet's stepmoms is still alive at the very least. Yeah, this doesn't look like Chucky. And her weird sibling god thing. Right, the Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knight is also still alive, too. Okay, no. The Knight is currently in the Void. He's the new god they're the new god of the Void. The Hollow Knight also is still alive because this probably takes place after the Embrace the Void ending. So that's weird. Is the Hollow Knight he? No. All of the vessels, including the Hollow Knight, the playable Knight character, and the several other vessels you see throughout the game, are all genderless. They're all they're all the Pale Kings of children. The only one that has a gender, Hornet is the only sibling to get a gender. She's literally referred to by the White Lady as the gendered child. None of the other ones have gender. Congratulations, Hornet, you invented gender. That has to be NB so they can suck up all that gender fluid. True! The Void truly is the gender fluid. It's even called Void, Jesus. Oh, I didn't play Hollow Knight. There's gotta be some goop they gotta suck. There's something with goop they gotta suck up. No, not really like goop they have to suck up. So, like, the infection and stuff is a goop that you just, like, destroy, not suck it up. The only goop they say you suck up is when you get, like, the Shade Cloak ability, the little invincibility dash, where you have to, like, sit in a pool of, like, pure void. Do grubs actually eat the infection goo? Not sure, actually. I don't think the grubs did. 'Cause I don't remember seeing anything like that. Goobus lied to me. Yep. Oh, you mean like the knight trying to like drink up the infection goo? Yeah, it doesn't really happen. Like the idea behind like the end of the game, one of the endings is like you are now the new host of the infection. So I guess that kind of fits. You know, like the knight doesn't like end up like sucking up any of the infectious goo or anything. They're just chilling. Yep. Then the favorite thing is like the only thing is like the knight holding the infection also wouldn't work. It would still just spread out because it's highly heavily implied, and by that I mean the devs just straight up say that the knight does have like a will of their own too. Sorry, I keep defaulting to he. When I first played the game, they were just a little felt to me, because that's kind of just how I played these games. But I found out they don't really have a gender, so. You see the Pikmin 5 teaser? I did! I didn't realize it was Pikmin when I at a first glance until I heard the leitmotif. It's also worth noting that like in Pikmin Bloom, like the mobile game they released, they're like augmented reality game. It literally says that like Pikmin are invisible to human eyes, so it makes sense why the kid can't see the Pikmin. It only sees that they could only see the little things moving. That was actually an incredibly fun little teaser. Why I missed so far with the stream? Just me, Drawn Chucky. Taking a big old shit into a post-apocalypse, only wiped its ass with it. Yeah. Kinda sucks, admittedly, because admittedly, like, part of the appeal of Pikmin was, like, it was a big post-apocalypse, but to be honest, the idea of, like, doing stuff with, like, active people moving around, that actually is pretty interesting. I gotta go back and finish all the Dandori stuff, actually. Dandori is hard. Let's bring back Chibi Robo. We're never getting a new Chibi Robo. I'm just happy it's back. It's on NSO at the very least. But we're never getting a new Chibi Robo. Was interacting with big humans. But yeah, but here's the thing: with the Pikmin being invisible, invisible. I think it ends up giving a slightly a bit of a different dynamic than Chibi Robo, whose active goal is to help the people around him. Ah, my back. I hate someone to crack my back. I asked my little brother to do it, but I don't think he's strong to pick me up. Everyone's saying it's a Mario Galaxy movie tease. I don't believe them. It's like when they had the smiling Bagman, no explanation, just for big Famicom Detective Club. Okay, in fairness, Enmyo was a really cool teaser. I really do wish it was a horror game. At the same time, I think Famicom Detective Club, for what it actually is pretty good too. My friend Drivo absolutely loves Famicom Detective Club, so it made him happy. No, come on, just do arms or punch out. You usually do this type of shit early into a console. Anyway, one punch out for the Switch, the original Switch. That never went anywhere, sadly. What the? I was trying to feel with the fucking Sayonara. That is the Nagoriyuki's theme. I know the time. Also, Warwick's gameplay trailer came out. He's more like Let's play it. Oh, that's fair. I like Nagoriyuki's theme. He plays more. It looks like he plays more like a mix of like a Rushdown character, kind of like in the vein of like Soul, mixed with like with Abba's like rage mechanic. I gotta update the game and I'll try him out. I'll try him out because I'm very excited. As now you're an Abba main now. No, can't be true. I get it, I hope he's fun. Like, Warwick is like one of my favorite League of Legends characters. Here's the thing, I have a very negative opinion of League of Legends, the game, but I do actually really appreciate like the characters and lore for the most part. I also do like how Project L seems to also be backtracking a bit on Arcane, just to like fill out the character, just like make the character interacts a bit more sensible and a bit closer to how they actually are. I hope you can accept you'll never actually be as good as everyone will rag on your final boss form. That's fair. I think it's like his bloodlust form. Honestly, it does look wild. I saw some wild like stuff there. I'm gonna add Puppy or Fiddlesticks. God, Fiddlesticks. I like how people who don't even know League of Legends like properly, and then they look at they look over like the character rosters. The minute they lay eyes on Fiddlesticks, they go, that one. I want that one. That'll be awesome. Alright, gotta sketch out the two characters here. Yeah, two characters lay on down on each other. It's always a bit tricky. The children yearn for Scarecrow. Fiddlesticks' rework. It's kind of funny. Warwick and Fiddlesticks have two of the most like beloved reworks in the entire game. Because Warwick's original story was like he was an alchemist and he like turned himself into a wolf. For like the blood, so like better get heighten his senses. His new story was literally like an ex-convict basically who was trying to start a new life, but then he just like ended up getting kidnapped by Singed, and Singed turned him into Warwick. They kind of kept the same idea there of him being Vander now, Vi and Jinx's adopted dad. His design in Arcane sucks. I hate Warwick in Arcane. They made him a big gorilla chimera man. I'm sorry, what looks cooler to you? This? Where he made him more of a big gorilla thing? Or this bad boy? This bad boy. Oh, I love him. He's so cool. He's just a werewolf. Well, with the Chemtech steampunk aesthetic and everything, like the pistons drilling into his back for his rage form. God, he's so cool. But no, let's make a big gorilla man. And here's the thing. I actually like Arcane Season 2, for the most part. I think some things in Season 2 are pretty bad. I think some things are pretty good. But what I don't like is how some people kind of acted like all holier than thou, how this was just objectively better. Like, no. People just said that because there's a sex scene between Caitlyn and Vi. Like, I like this shit, mind you, but that's not the end-all be-all. I like the no male lady, hero of legend. Yeah, everyone likes Poppy. Poppy's also has one of the most beloved reworks in the game. Poppy's original design was kind of rough. I can go on and on about League of Legends characters, to be honest. In terms of visual design stuff. I'm also pretty mixed on Victor. It's you all know Victor, right? Okay, it's time to talk about League of Legends, I guess. Victor from Arcane, right? I actually really liked how he was in Arcane. When he was presented like this. Yeah, he was a frail guy, everything. I kind of like how they recontextualized his relationship with Jace. Because the original version, they just hate each other. Now I like the homoeroticism they got. I very much understand why people ship the two of them. They're very much one of those things where you know how in Shonen Jump shows stuff two male characters talking about each other oh, you're my best blood brother, basically, and to the point where it just ends up, are you sure this is friendship or is it there's actual homoeroticism? That's basically Jason Vi, not Jason Vi. It's basically just Jason Victor in a nutshell. I really liked him. I was really looking forward to when he was going to become the Machine Herald. Because, hold on. It's Victor was really beloved for his character design and everything. It's one of the older champs too. It's a very it's a robot man. I was very much expecting for him to eventually turn into a robot. And I was super excited, and then I didn't. Okay, so instead of turning him into a robot, they kind of turned him into Jesus. Okay, that's the wrong word, but they do kind of basically make they turned Hextech, which was like the idea of mixing combining like magic and science in League of Legends. It's a very much something more akin to just like magic parasitism, if that makes sense. The idea like magic, almost like these like the magic like being these like being like these like plant like groves and that kind of stuff. That's what Hextech truly became in Arcane. No one really liked that, if I'm being honest. To the point where he even has a skin in League of Legends now, which is like the true ascended version of it. Which like, bro, this is boring. What is this? And that would be fine if they did also end up updating Victor's base design. Because like, they made him skinny. He was not this skinny originally. He had some beef to him. So they redesigned this and made his new base design this. Man, where's the robot? I want the funny robot man. I don't want... I want the robot man back. To compensate, they actually are releasing a new skin for Victor, which essentially brings back his old design. So like, here, it's called Machine Herald Victor. It's a new skin they're doing for him, basically. A new skin they're doing for him, which does bring back the old design for the most part. A little update to match a bit the newer proportions a little bit. But they did say it was going to come out this patch actually, but they actually rolled it back because they said, okay, we're really happy you guys like the old new design, like the return to this design, but he is still a little skinny, so we have to beef him up a little bit to match him a bit closer. Because no one liked they made him a twink. Why are you a twink? Why are you so skinny? Why are you like this, Victor? I'm sad. They also, like, he has, like, his old voice lines in this skin and everything, too. So I'm happy they are listening at the very least, but man... Alright, back to this thing. How many times has League fight the redesign? No one liked Indigo. Yeah, alright, fair enough, sorry. Not as often as you'd think, if I'm being honest. In terms of like full-on redesigning a character, not much. It's mostly in terms of like gameplay purposes where they roll back certain characters. In terms of actual designs, I don't think I've seen them like go back. At the very least, not recently. It's not as often as you think. If anything, usually when a character design is responding poorly, they do tend to make some tweaks. For example, there's the character Smolder. So this is Smolder, a character they released recently. A baby dragon, basically. It's just Wolfman, Robot Man. And for the most part, yes, because I haven't heard anyone say anything bad about, like, Echo's design in Arcane, Jinx's design in Arcane. I think this is Arcane. Oh, wait. There is actually one other example. This is an example of one they actually improved a little bit, so hold on. That is with the character of Mordekaiser. Oh, ad. Okay. Howdy. Night gun. Can I talk to them? Still late? Well, like you. What? So you're gonna try and go in the morning? Saturdays, Sundays? That's fair, 3 days a week. Yeah, exactly. Hey, okay. I was gonna talk. Who was I gonna talk about again? Hey, what was it? Who was I say? God, I forgot. Okay, I just had to work on the comic stuff for a bit. I forgot who it was. Arcane Redesigns. Okay, Arcane. No one had like a problem with Echo's redesign. No one really had a big problem with Vi's or Caitlyn's. Caitlyn's, everyone thinks they made better. Jace looks great. Everyone loves that. Here's like redesigns. It was hard to say. Oh, there was one where honestly the character design is a lot less tacky, but I think she lost a bit of her charm. This wasn't made Arcane specifically. It was made for like the same studio who made Arcane for Tiche. Also made some cinematics for League of Legends. There was another example of the thingy. Right. So, like, this is LeBlanc's original design. It's very much like a product of its time, back when it was basically a WoW clone. It was basically a WoW clone. All that jazz. Very, like, over the top, basically just, like, pure sex appeal, that kind of stuff. And she recently got an updated design, which I do think is better, but I think she lost some of the original appeal. This is her new design. Like, the vibes are completely different. They're trying to play her a lot more seriously. But I think she lost a bit of her, like, the fun factor to her a little bit, you know? They're trying to take this character and make it a lot more serious. It's kind of hard to take a character seriously when you're in an output that's still pretty skimpy, all things considered. Not as exaggerated as the other one was, but still. I do think this is a better design. Again, I just feel like something ended up being like lost in translation. Then the other example I had in mind was Sun Uzal, where no one thought it was cool. So the idea is that like there's a character in League called Mordekaiser. He's one of the most popular characters in the game. And they basically launched a legendary skin for him that was like, meant to be like him as a human being, because like he's like a revenant basically. But like, so like, here's his example. Here's his normal design. Big, giant suit of armor, basically. He's really cool. Like, he is the armor. His soul's grafted onto it. That's why he's legendary like body in there. It's really cool. Then he decided, now look at now here he is as a human. Where is it? This is what he was when he was alive. This is boring. This is very boring. Jesus Christ. He didn't even make the armor black. Like, the joke, like, the idea behind this skin is also, like, one of those, like, $300 skins that they've been trying to do. It's absurd. The idea behind the skin is that it keeps evolving over the course of the game, so it eventually ends up looking more like this, which is cool, mind you. But why isn't it black? Sun Uzal didn't have, like, gold armor and stuff. Jesus. I don't know, I feel like they'd really dropped the ball with Sun Uzal, because I like the idea behind it. Sun Uzal is a very cool character in League lore and stuff. But man, I really feel like for one, the skin being like $300 honestly didn't help either. I've seen better. This is a non-human character as a human designs in Brawl Stars. And like, I like Mordekaiser because I like his story. So Mordekaiser's story is that he was originally Sun Uzal, this barbarian warlord who united the Noxian tribes, by pure bloodlust. Basically, he slaughtered everyone who opposed him. All for his religion. He believed that when he died, he'd be greeted in the Hall of Bones with banquets for all the bloodshed he's caused. He was a religious zeal. Then when he finally died of old age, he got to the afterlife, and it was empty. Oh, hey, my mic. There was no hollow bone. His religion was a lie, and the afterlife is completely barren. So what did he do? He reshaped the underworld because it didn't fit his standards. He became the new god of the underworld out of pure spite. He's so cool. And like the idea is that he's trying to get back to the realm of the living to fill his new kingdom with all the spirits of everyone alive. He is so cool. Mordekaiser's so cool. Why wasn't he in Double Knockout? Let him be in Double Knockout. That'd be awesome. Okay, one last League of Legends the rework talk, I guess, because this is actually one of my personal favorites. This is a character I actually have a big soft spot for. Best we got is the Rage Beta Rat. Yeah, at least Teemo's more interesting than some of the other picks they could have done. All right, one more rework thing. Alright, this here is Yorick. Before his rework. Yorick's idea is that he was like a grave digger. He had a big lantern on his thing, and like his whole shtick was that he could summon like different ghouls. His design design is completely toxic. It made little to no sense. Wasn't really make sense. And like the character design also just like it's kinda like bad, honestly. Like they weren't sure if they wanted to do like a Gravedigger or a Hunchback of Notre Dame kind of thing. They engraved a lot of things. Like the Shadow Isles' whole stick is like spooky, scary skeleton stuff, basically, you know? So they decided to rework him. And honestly, I think it's probably the best rework League of Legends ever done. Instead of basically having this one Gravedigger who's obsessed with death, we have Yorick Mori, the Shepherd of Lost Souls. Yorick is the only living person, like, still like beating heart and everything, on the Shadow Isles. Basically, the place that completely overtaken by an undead curse. All because the holy water he has wrapped around his neck. Meanwhile, constantly being told by the mist to like take it off till finally succumb to thing. But he decided to fight against it with the little humanity he has left, to raise the army of the undead, that listen to him, and fight against the undead curse using its own power. Yorick is honestly one of my favorite characters in this game, both from a design standpoint, from a gameplay standpoint, and from a lore standpoint. I really like Yorick. It's a shame the game doesn't do anything with him! There was a whole event dedicated to like fighting the ruler of the Shadow Isles. It was the perfect opportunity to have Yorick. And what did they do? They put him at the end. They only have him at the end, at the epilogue, to talk to the actual people who fought the king, who fought the Ruined King. Ah! Yorick, why? You deserve so much better! Yorick Mori. Oh, you deserve so much better, my boy. Your main gets no presence. Yorick was my main for a while. Then my main became Aatrox, but thankfully I have had more. He has got a lot of attention from the league, so I can't really complain. Wish he was in Double Knockout though. Ah well. How was Zenny main back on Overwatch, back in day one on Overwatch 1? Oh boy. Zenyatta got no relevance until, like, Ramattra came out. But then people only focus on Ramattra. World's coolest racist. it's kind of funny I bring up Ramatra. Ramatra is actually his voice actor is also voice my main in League. We went full circle. Does not have the Lost Vikings. Hots has the Lost Vikings. Hots wings. No, but it does have a Viking. Behold, the most Viking to ever Viking. I didn't say he was original, I just said he was there. The classic Berserker thing, he has an old model, he's fine. Not very much story presence. Well, his whole shtick is that he wants to die a warrior's death in combat. Problem is, he's really good at fighting. Show me again, I was answering a text. This big guy. Like I said, I didn't say he was original, I said he was there. Like classic, like, Berserker type. Not Lice Viking shit. Fair enough.
That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
I didn't play it. I just think it's funny to joke about. That's fair. I did have like a passing interest in HOTS for a bit, but I never actually ended up playing it. I think I just don't have like a connection, like a deep connection to like Blizzard stuff. I like Overwatch, but like I only have like a passing interest in that. I only ever had like a passing interest in it. My hero choice was Paladins, but then I realized Hi-Rez is a very weird company.
Sunshine and rainbows. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. You're better than that.
I'm gonna hop out for now. That's fair. I appreciate you tuning in. Have a good one, Crystal. All right, everything's sketched out. Not bad. Hey, you got the thing. I'm just gonna add the little like speech will like affect words on the second panel. Third panel, I mean. There we go. Hey, Real. Hey, Real. Happy to have you here. Alright, sketch is all done. I'm gonna send this over to my client. See if it likes it so far. You doing good? I'm doing pretty alright. Today's been a day of ups and downs. More ups and downs, thankfully. And we stay trucking along. Hey, line time. Here's a page to start from the top and go down. Let's see how much we can do. Probably get 2 panels done line by the end of the night. By the end of the night. Be good on my end. Trying to find an excuse to post some art of a new OC I came up with. Hey, you don't need an excuse. Just post it. Just do it! Ah, classic meme. I update my Trello too. Hold on. Alright, got the okay from the client. They like the sketch. You know what? You're right. Let me go do that. Yeah, see, there's no reason. You don't need a reason to post your character to post your character. Sorry, is it? Yeah. You admit I had to be a big brother for a second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I wanted to do something real quickly to help cheer up my little brother. I think it worked. Hey, liner time. The one good news about my comics, I don't plan on doing colored line art for my comics. Some people do colored line work for comics. I've kind of been indecisive of where I should, but like for these like quick comic commissions, I don't think I will. Maybe for like my own comic, I will. So I do think it is a neat effect. Ayata. Huh. Gonna be a new Ben 10 comic book. Neat.
there is nothing I want more than now. In the sunset, the sky was a place with golden falls before the darkness fell. You took my hand, all that changed. Bathed in radiant. And when you sing the last
Hey, Spike. I think I'm just gonna try finish lining this panel, and we'll probably call it night. It's already 9:45.
I'm hanging on to the other side. I won't give up to the end of me.
Alrighty, I think we'll stop here for now then. 10 p.m. I don't have time. I don't really have time to finish up any other two panels. We will call it here for a night then. I'd say pretty good progress. If I had managed to get the sketch done before stream, I probably could have lined everything. That's fine. I probably finish this up tomorrow. Finish up the line art tomorrow. Line art and background. Finish up the line art and backgrounds tomorrow. I'll probably finish it all up on Thursday morning. Right, that's my little plan for the week. Hopefully from there I can also get some other commission stuff done. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be calling it a night here, folks. I do hope you enjoyed. I know I had fun today, just being able to just do a little bit of character stuff. Always fun drawing established characters from stuff I'm not entirely familiar with. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, everyone, and remember to always be cool and be creative.